Imagine a massive toy store. When the economy's booming, everyone's spending allowance on individual video games. But when a clearance event hits and every shelf drops by 70%, the kid with a full backpack doesn't just buy a game, he buys the store. That's exactly how billionaires play the downturn game. Let's break it down like we're 5. When markets stumble, asset prices tumble. Factories, logistics networks, even whole brands go on liquidation sale. And if you're sitting on a pile of dry cash, you don't check the exit. You just grab a bigger shopping cart. The math is brutally simple. If you have money and prices drop, you can buy more with less money. A manufacturing plant that costs $20 million today might dip to $5 million tomorrow. Your purchasing power just got supercharged. You aren't losing wealth. You're watching equity get discounted. Most people sell when they're scared. Panic is a terrible negotiator. But elite investors, they see a fire sale and open their laptops. While households are liquidating to cover bills, the ultra-wealthy are buying ownership stakes for pennies on the dollar. They buy fear. Look at our local mystery magnate. When manufacturing slowed and orders dried up, he didn't panic. He quietly bought struggling factories left and right, not because he's reckless, because bad times make good deals. Now, he basically owns the supply chain for half the region. Here's the quiet advantage: ownership compounds. One factory prints steady revenue. 5 factories? That's a machine that funds more factories. During downturns, cash flows from existing assets act like a financial shock absorber. It lets them acquire without burning through their war chest. Meanwhile, everyday folks watch their grocery bills climb or their hours get cut. The rich watch their net worth tick up because their idle cash just bought 3 companies instead of 1. It's not conspiracy. It's basic supply, demand, and a really big umbrella. Economies are like seasons. Winter kills the weak plants, but the farmer with seeds, he plants them cheap. Recessions aren't just tough times. They're actually the fastest way to multiply your holdings. You just need a steady hand, a full bank account, and zero FOMO. So why does it feel so unfair? Because access to capital during a dip is the ultimate economic cheat code. You don't get richer because the economy's broken. You get richer because your downturn cash buys whole broken markets at a discount. Plus, when central banks cut rates during slumps, borrowing gets cheap. Smart investors lock in low interest to buy those discounted assets. They're not just using saved money. They're using other people's cheap money to grab equity. Double discount, double growth. The secret isn't predicting the crash. It's preparing your dry powder before the storm hits. When prices drop, liquidity wins. And the people who keep their heads, they're already drafting contracts for tomorrow's market leaders. Thanks for watching. Stay sharp, and I'll see you next time.